Yeah, you know, to the whole of Tottenham Hotspur Football Club, I just want to say a big thank you for everything you've done, and you know that comes from the bottom of my heart. I want to say a big thank you to the chairman for believing in me for all these years. Big thank you to the staff, and I mean that's from top to bottom, for putting up with me for all these years. You've been fantastic. Alan, Dixon, Roberto, you know, special mention to them because without them, you know, they're the backbone of the club and not many people know them. Last but not least, the fans. It's been up, down, good, bad. You know, I've dipped in form, I've come back up, and to be fair to them, they've all stuck by me and they believed in me and shown me the praise, you know, that kept me pushing day in, day out. You know what, you're the heartbeat of the club. You keep the club going. Hopefully, you have many more successful years, and I will see you soon, I guess. Thank you.
It's finally happened.
Yeah, it's finally happened. But I think that's probably the best way, kind of, anyone said goodbye to us as like a fan base.
Yeah, I think it was a nice video by Kyle.
Yeah,
to say goodbye to the fans, to show, you know, that these 8 years that he's been here has spent, you know, a lot
great
to him.
years.
Yeah, he's had a fantastic time here. Remember, we signed him as a 19-year-old.
Yeah,
from Sheffield. Him and Norton in a double deal.
yeah,
and he got I think in his first season as a starting right back, he got Young Player of the Year. He won the award. He's been through a lot. He's been through a lot of ups and downs, and I think 55 million is a lot of money.
55 million, drive him up there myself, but it just doesn't sit right with me strengthening a rival like that.
No.
It doesn't sit right.
Yeah, the money's good, but I think that the main issue most fans have is we know we're challenging for the title year in year out
exactly.
now, and now we've just given probably the best right back in the league just to our rivals, even if it is 55 million, and
it strengthens them and weakens us. That's the bottom line of it.
Yeah. Whether we get a replacement or not, it's going to be hard to get a replacement who's as good as Kyle. So and City have now got a great right back in their team. You know, great going forward. It's just a shame. It's a shame that we've agreed to sell to City. I really would have hoped he would have gone abroad.
It's the big shame is that Rose and Walker dynamic on both flanks.
The duo.
It's just a bit upsetting. It's a bit upsetting that it's gone. But we just got to look forward to new things. We've got Kyle Walker-Peters coming through. Yeah. Trippier's a great right back in his own right, but I still feel that we need one more.
We probably need to sign. Or there's talks of Ricardo Pereira from Porto. They're saying he has a release clause of 22 million.
There's also links with Juve now, isn't there?
Yeah, they're saying Juventus interested in him. That's correct.
That would be great.
Yeah, because they sold Dani Alves. And there's also weird links with Raphael, the former United right back.
Get away.
I do not want that.
Get away.
I hope we should sign a replacement. I think him and Trippier, but I think
Pereira would be number one, wouldn't it be?
It's difficult to say. I reckon it's almost certain that Trippier will start the season as first choice right back. I think that's pretty nailed on.
You think so?
Yeah, I think that's nearly like 100%. Like considering he ended the season as a number one right back, there's no reason why he won't start the season as a number one right back.
I don't know if I'm happy about that.
I think it's fine. I think it's fine. Because any new right back we sign, we're just going to have to bed in anyway. He's going to have to get used to the Poch's system.
It's true.
One thing I've noticed about Carl's video is he didn't mention Pochettino, which I thought was a weird thing.
That's the thing. There were rumours halfway through the season that they got in a bit of a bust up.
Yeah, I think it was a bit later on in the season, but yeah.
After that bust up, he was dropped and chopped and changed with Trippier game after game, wasn't it? Yeah. They had a game each after that. But during those games, he was starting the lesser of the games, kind of, when Trippier was getting the the Arsenals, the semi-final.
And Walker was getting the other games.
Exactly. So if I was Walker and I'd been that starting right back for so long, I wouldn't be happy about starting those games.
Yeah, but I thought it was odd he didn't acknowledge how much Poch has brought on his game.
100%.
You know, when he was really struggling when Poch came in, he really was, like 2 seasons in a row. He had poor seasons, poor form. There was even a lot of talk of us selling him. And when Poch came in, he really improved his game. He really upped his defensive game. And he started dominating the right again. as he used to, like he did in his first season. And I think Poch is a big influence in that, and I thought it was very odd that he didn't even acknowledge Pochettino.
And also in his interview when he first joined City on the Man City channel, I don't know if you watched it.
I might have.
But he was saying about how Pep Guardiola can take his game to the next level, and still didn't say anything about the Poch.
Yeah, about how Poch took his game to the next level, made him probably the best right back in the league, which 100%. He wasn't when he was.
Because before Poch came, a lot of Spurs fans were slating Walker.
Yeah.
They were saying how he was the weak link, and a lot of Spurs fans that I spoke to would have been happy seeing him gone over there.
The amount of mistakes the guy was making every game, he was at least one mistake leading to goals or chances, and he really cut out. Poch really helped him. So it was. I think it was a bit of a shame that he didn't mention him, but I think it was a good tribute to Spurs and the Spurs fans. You know, Walker, he comes from Sheffield. He's not. He didn't come through our academy or anything like that. So it's understandable after 8 years if he wants to change. You know,
he's going back up north, back to his family.
Exactly.
But also, I don't think it was 100% his decision to leave. Not 100%. I think he had a bit of pressure from his family as well. I know that they wanted to move back up north. Usually when you see Spurs making a big sale like Berbatov, it goes down to the last day. Spurs are desperately trying to keep him, but finally they end up going. Gareth Bale went down to the last day. Spurs are desperately trying to keep him. Modric, we rejected a £50 million bid from Chelsea.
Yeah.
Next year he went to Real Madrid for less. So this one, it doesn't seem like we kept the fight to keep him.
No, it looks like we were pretty willing to sell.
Exactly.
I think it looks like Pochettino saw the 55 million and just was happy with it for a right back. So I actually think, to be honest, we could have got more. That's my opinion. That's my opinion, because City were out of options. There was no one. You know, they just lost Alves
to
PSG, and they knew they really needed the right back. Also, not just for that, just because they needed it to up the English quota as well.
Yeah.
So I reckon we could have upped it to at least 60 million, and they probably would have stumped up the cash. But can't really complain with 55 million for.
No, I'll take it. If you take 55 million and sign someone like Pereira for 20 million, then
just move on. We just have to move on.
Yeah.
I hope he gets a good reception when he comes back to the lane. I'm sure.
I'll definitely give him a good reception.
I'm sure he will. Like,
he gave a lot of years to Spurs, and he was a good servant for the whole 8 years. And
some would say it's convenient that he's nearly trebling his wages, but he is. He's like I reckon it probably is a factor that he's getting a lot more money, but I think it's those small
factors as well, because like I said, I don't think him and Poch really saw eye to eye.
Yeah.
Towards the end,
and
his family really did want to move back up north. I know that.
All right, so
there you have it.
Yeah, who do you would sign Pereira as a replacement?
Pereira would be my number one choice. Yeah.
Yeah, he looks good. He looks really.
But I've only seen YouTube videos. So
YouTube compilations. They've let you down before.
Yeah.
Yeah, Soldado.
Helder Postiga.
Yeah, Giovanni Dos Santos. All right, that's it then. Look forward to more content. We got a lot more videos coming up. Like, subscribe, comment on below. Who do you want to be on our one right back next season? We're saying bye to Kyle now. So, well, it's great years.
See you, Kyle, and good luck for the future. And I'm sure we'll see you again soon. Come on, you Spurs!